This is top 5 unsolved mysteries of 2022. Unexplained by history. Pause. Our last goal was to hit 10 subscribers, and not only did we hit 10, we hit 11. So y'all did a fantastic job. Our next goal is to hit 30 subscribers by the end of the year so I can continue taking over the world. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. We're going to watch this. We're going to get into it. I hope y'all guys are having a good day. To my viewers in here, look, much love from me to you. Feel free to chat. Feel free to leave something. Feel free to let me know what's on your mind. Now, without a further ado, let's watch this video. I'm going to be switching back and forth to see if y'all leave something in the chat. But yeah.
Hospitable continent in the world, stretching over 5 million square miles, and Antarctica is covered in ice.
I've heard so much about Antarctica. It's a base. There's another world there, and they have like weapons there, like mass destructive weapons. So Antarctica, I've always found I've been interested in that. Very, very amazed, very intrigued, you may say. But yeah.
Ice sheets that reach more than a mile deep.
Okay, hold.
The average daily temperature is negative 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and wind speeds can reach over 100 miles per hour.
Hell
Today,
no.
the only inhabitants of this barren landscape are scientists who work in research stations scattered across the continent. Mainstream geologists have long believed that ancient humans never settled on Antarctica because of its hostile climate. But incredibly, in 2016, satellite images revealed a curious formation emerging from the ice that some researchers believe could be a man-made pyramid.
Recently, there have been a number of reports of pyramids, huge great pyramids in Antarctica. They jut out of the ice and snow, and they look perfect, just like those in Egypt.
Chat, pyramids in Antarctica. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But
like, you have that shit out in the desert, but then all the way down there, something going on, bro. Something going on.
Dwarf those in Egypt, like the Great Pyramid. One has a perfectly square base that is 2 kilometers square in each direction. Is it possible, therefore, that our ancestors did actually reach the Antarctic continent and perhaps even settle there?
A man-made pyramid beneath the Antarctic ice? If such an incredible notion is true, then it naturally begs some questions. How was such a massive structure built on Antarctica?
I've been like watching a lot of like pyramid videos, and people say that like before there were Egyptians, there was another race that was like badass, more badass than the Egyptians, that they knew how to work the land, they knew how to just everything, bro. Like they were alive first, and then came the Egyptians, and then they like basically they wrote over all of the stuff that was left behind by the smarter people, the more advanced people, and then now we say that the Egyptians are the ones who built the pyramids. But who knows? The pyramids have always been like very interesting, very, very cool, intriguing.
When was it done? And by whom?
Antarctica, we have been told from the geologists, has been under ice for many millions of years. However, there is evidence that it could have been free of ice, certainly in certain areas, until perhaps 4000 BC. There are a large number of stories from Polynesia of so-called culture heroes who reached the Antarctic continent. A French academic by the name of Argon put together all of these different stories in a book titled Out of Antarctica. The Polynesian people's stories describe this strange land with these white rocks that come out of the water, which are icebergs, and other creatures such as seals and penguins, and seem to describe an area that we now know as Antarctica. The Polynesian peoples believed this was the place of the ancestors, and they said this is where we came from originally. Why did they believe this if this was untrue?
Is it really possible that the coldest place on Earth was once warm enough to be inhabited by humans? Well, in 2017, German geologists collected core samples from deep within the frozen Antarctic seafloor in order to analyze what the continent's climate might have been like thousands of years ago. What they discovered was astonishing.
In the case of that expedition in early 2017, we used a very special seafloor drill rig that hasn't been used before in Antarctica. So when we used this special drill rig and the sediments came up, we saw immediately more than 60 different taxa of plants, similar to something that you would find in a rainforest. In a temperature
A rainforest in Antarctica? That's wild, bro. Like, how much ice had to get on top of all of that grass to get rid of the rainforest? You know, like, you see this. How long would it take for snow to cover that? I don't know. That's pretty wild.
regime that was similar to what we today know from northern Italy. And finding that on the Antarctic continent, that was the most exciting thing. Because the climatic conditions doesn't today allow any vegetation to survive under those conditions. So based on that location and the environment we found, I think that the Antarctic continent and the secrets that still need to be recovered will tell us a lot about planet Earth.
Hell no, look at that, bro. Like, what the fuck? What is that? That's wild. Like, there's that much snow and you have to just walk through it. I don't know, that's crazy.
Tell us a lot about planet Earth.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's where we originated from? Do y'all think there were rainforests built there? Do y'all think? Shit. What do y'all think, chat? Let me know.